Hey everybody, it is Shannon,
Hey, and Sarah.
and we are so excited. We know we told you we were going to drop or release a teacher tool today, and that's what we're going to do. We hooked up over Zoom so we could show you guys this together because we're so excited. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shannon Klein. I'm from Arlington, Texas. I am an educator, coach, trainer. Just a little background on me. I'm a huge advocate for teachers. I'm a huge advocate for students. Everything that I do, I know if I can advocate for teachers, that students benefit. Because at the end of the day, I want every student to benefit. I spent a lot of time in Dallas ISD doing multiple things out there. And this year, I do live in Arlington, and I decided to make the transition to Arlington ISD to work closer to home because I was commuting so far, and I love DISD. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm also really thrilled to join Arlington ISD, where my kids have grown up and gone to school. And I'm really excited to be here with Sarah, who is like my sister from somebody else. I swear we were separated at birth. I love working with her and collaborating with her. She is one of my favorite people. And so she's just going to tell you a little bit about herself, and then we're going to show you the best teacher tool you're ever going to have.
Y'all, we have been waiting to show you this and release this, and I'm just so pumped that we're doing it tonight. So I'm really excited.
Yes.
I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm still with DISD. I love DISD. I started in 2013 with DISD. I actually met Shannon in 2014. Last year, through coaching, we got to know each other on a much deeper level and connected and are really close. She's one of my favorite humans as well. We have a lot in common. Just as she mentioned, I really care about educators and students. I never thought I would leave the classroom teaching. It was actually really hard to leave when I first started coaching. Last year was my 4th year coaching. I'm actually starting my new journey as an assistant principal as we speak. This was my first week. And just as much as we care about students, we care about the educators behind the hard work and the most purposeful work that we can do really on this planet with our kids. So we are so pumped to show you what we're talking about to make your life so much easier and your planning much more effective.
All right, guys. So Sarah's going to share her screen because we're going to share that with you right now. Once again, just because everything going on in this world, we are online together. So hopefully we won't have technical difficulties, but we all know how that goes. So we're just going to kind of go through this, show you. We're super excited. And this is the ultimate yearly lesson plan. So just to premise this, working in education, I love planning. I love coming up with great lessons for my students. I enjoy planning. I know a lot of teachers who enjoy planning. What teachers don't enjoy when they say, "Oh, we have to go plan," like that kind of thing, they don't enjoy the redundancy of making instructional calendars and then having to copy and paste to a plan and then having to upload plans and share them multiple times, or you can't find things and there's so many links and where is stuff at and it's lost in our Google Drive somewhere. That's the part of planning that's frustrating for teachers is, oh, I'm doing the same thing 2, 3, 4 times. And when we say we advocating for teachers, like this tool is us advocating for you that it's a one stop shop. And whatever you do, you'll see it's gonna go throughout that document. So you do something one time, it's done. There is no more of that copying and pasting. There aren't a million links to get to stuff. You and your team
And the
collaborate.
scrolling,
The
no more
scrolling.
endless scrolling.
Yes. Oh, that was like, where is it? Did I find it? Going up and down because, plans can get kind of long and that scrolling going through. So we've thought about everything. We actually kind of started this with teachers we were coaching last year and listened to their feedback as well as our experience and things. So it's not only like things that we thought of, it's really listening to others. We totally believe in feedback, we believe in collaboration, and we believe that the more minds that you have helping with something, the better that is. So we have listened to teachers for years, and we've taken all of that information and we've compiled it right here to what Sarah's showing you.
So let's show them.
I know.
So this first page is really just all the nitty gritty details. So if you're really a detailed reader and you want to know exactly what you're getting into before you get into it, I'm kind of more like, let me just start playing with it and learning it by doing. But this is what this is about. So there's our picture when we were coaches last year together. It brings back so many good memories. And we just have all the details. So this is all customizable. And Shannon, I'm really, really visual. And she made a video for literally almost anything you can think of. So if you want to know and see how to change the header or the theme, or just customizing the word or the labels and the titles within, or the tabs, anything, she thought of it all and made a video to literally show you how to do it really easily.
Yeah,
Then we
and the
have
reason, Sarah, I'm just gonna kind of jump in here. The reason I totally did that, guys, is me and Sarah, like if you this original one we made this Shannon Sarah style, right? It's teal and purple. My classroom was always teal and purple. Our office was teal and purple. We love those colors. It makes us happy to look at. And we wanted to also make something you can make your own, right? Because as teachers, we like to put our own creative spin on stuff. So all of those will help you show like how can you customize it to make it what you want. We have different theme colors available if you don't want to do that and you just want to get it and go. But if you want to put your own spin on it, that's what those are for, and showing you how to make it your own, and really make it custom for you.
and we do have plain gray too if this is just way too much. We have it just plain and simple if that's your vibe as well. So everything that we have on ours, because this is just the original, is color coded. So if you see this like mauve, maroon, of course the home tab here, it tells you all about what does that tab encompass. And then the IPC tab for your pacing calendar, lesson tab, and then the distant learning tab. And then of course the terms of use. So if you want just the details on that, that's what this one pager is about.
And I
So
think
I'm gonna
it's Sarah, I'm gonna like y'all, we just interrupt each other all the time because that's how we roll. But when she said terms of use, I think it's important to point out that a lot of times when you get something, the terms of use is one person, right? You can only use it for your own classroom. Well, our terms of use say you can use this for 4 because we like collaboration. So one license is going to give it for 4 teachers. This is meant to be collaborative. If you do want to buy it for yourself, fine. But 4 people, guys. So we just wanted to really make that clear. Each person in your team does not have to make that purchase. If somebody makes that purchase on your team, it's good for your whole team. And once again, making it easier for teachers.
So if we just jump right into the homepage so you can see what we've been talking about, this is your whole year, the ultimate yearly lesson planner. So as you can see, this is a 6-week one. We also have a 9-week, which a lot of us might be moving into 9-week, but we have both for you, whichever one you need. And you can see at the top here what we're talking about. You can customize it. Yours will not say SEL Horizons, of course. You could put your school mascot or you or your colors, whatever you want. We'll show you how to update that logo. But getting into the actual document, we have it per 6 weeks. So we have first 6 weeks. Everything on ours is reading, writing, and social studies combined. So if you look at the lavender here, it's reading, writing, social studies. Then the teal is math and science. So when we get to the templates, that's how we organize them. And then of course we have first 6 weeks, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And I think my most favorite part about what we've come together and put together is how easy everything is to navigate. So Shannon, just start thinking out loud about where you want to go, and I want to model how quickly and easy it is to get there.
So for me, I'm super big on pre-planning. I'm gonna say let's check out that IPC first because I pre-plan everything. I feel like if I have the bulk of what I want my kids to know using an instructional planning calendar, that I have a good start for making some really effective plans.
So bam, I just hovered and clicked and it took me straight to the first 6 weeks IPC.
And I mean,
And then
go ahead, Sarah.
when you're here, of course, if you want to go back home, this isn't where you wanted to go. You just hover, click, I can go straight home. Maybe I didn't need the first one. I needed to go to the 4 6-week IPC. So you can see how easy it is to navigate, and everything is like that. So you have first week all the way to 7 weeks, because sometimes we've experienced in our districts that it's a 5-weeker or it goes up to 7 weeks. So everyone has 7, just depending on where you're at and what your calendar looks like within your district. We also have, before we get into the details of this, distant learning, which is an addition that we made as well. And it's the world that we're all living in. So Klein, do you want to kind of speak about the purpose behind this piece?
So for this, when we were creating it, we were really thinking about synchronous and asynchronous learning. So for that asynchronous learning, if you're recording yourself showing a skill or something, once again, this is like a team planning document, but even on your own, it's a really great sheet to have a reference to. But say on my team, I'm recording all the reading, Sarah's going to record all the math, but I need those videos for like certain skills, like maybe help skills. You can put the date, the title. So maybe I put like its character traits and I upload that link to that screencast or that YouTube video I made. So if my team members need it, they can go grab it. Or maybe even everybody does their own and they put it on there, because I know sometimes kids learn in different ways. So maybe how one teacher explained it didn't resonate with the student, but the way another teacher did, it resonated. So it's just a great tool to have everything together to where you can go back and get those links. And even if it's face-to-face classroom and you want to have engagement videos or hooks that you play to kind of make a connection before you do the lesson, you can put that there so your team members know what you're using. And then of course we have like the Zoom link session. So if you're doing synchronous learning and you're doing it through Zoom, and you can rename that tab and make it, something else if you're using a different platform, if you're using Teams or whatever. But you can put the date you're using, that link, the title. So your title might be one-on-one, your title might be small group or whole group, and then that link to your Zoom meeting. And it just makes it easy as educators, parents, whoever. Sometimes we lose the Zoom links in the shuffles and we have to ask somebody real quick. You have a parent or somebody ask you real quick, what was that Zoom link again? You can quickly go here and be like, here it is, and send it off because you know exactly where it's at. And then Sarah
What's
really likes navigating through the document, so I'm gonna let her do
Because
that
we
because she
wasted
loves it.
so much time on that. So I love that if you look at the top here, it has week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7. So let's say I want to go to week 7. I just hover, click, bam, it takes me to week 7.
No scroll.
I want to go no scroll. I want to go back to the top. Am I scrolling? No. I'm hovering, clicking, going straight to the top, baby. There I am. Okay, I don't want to look at this anymore. I'm done with my distant learning. I need to go back home so I can work on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then I just hover, click home, bam, I'm back to home. Okay, wait. Let me go back. I want to, where was I? Was distant learning, not there. I wanted to show you one more thing. So I'm thinking I'm done with this. I want to actually go to week 1 within the first 6 weeks. Hover, click, bam, takes me to week 1. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Let me go back. I'm actually doing math and science. Let me hover over math and science. Bam, takes me to that lesson plan. Like I just cannot get used to it or get over it because I could just, that part alone.
All day, yeah. And it just makes it so easy because how many times do you get frustrated, like, oh, I can't find my place, or oh, team member, where are you at in the document? And you're all trying to get to the same place in the document. So this makes it just so easy to just come together and get in there. And so now we're going to look at the IPC and some of these features that it has. So if you just go the first IPC, it's fine. We designed this. A lot of teachers pre-plan, do IPCs. Like one thing I want to note is we tried to think of everything that could be on a plan. So these templates might be like, I don't do all that. That's a lot.
Then
We
you just click, right click, delete that row. We just wanted to have as much in there to make your life easier for if your district requires as much like ours have.
Yeah. So one thing that I love is, and I think one of my favorite parts, because I always put a ton of stuff in my IPCs. And of course, every week I'd have to find my IPC document.
Go
Then I
back.
would have to go to the lesson plan. I'd have to toggle back and forth between my plan and my IPC. And it was a nightmare of time. Like I love planning, but it was a waste of time because I had already done the work. So what we did is if you go to Monday on week 1, just for the do now standards, like I just want to show them what this does. So
Are
just
y'all ready for this? This
yeah,
is really, really cool.
just put, we're so excited.
Okay. We are so excited. Okay.
All right, y'all, that's my routine. Can you go to reading week 1?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, what I put on my IPC is already in my lesson plan, y'all. We do not have to do that copy and pasting anymore. We're not duplicating our work anymore. That is why we are so excited. I can't believe it. So I don't have to do your work
So
twice.
give me a teak. I just want to do it one more time with some teaks. Just spit some out.
1.2a and 1.2b.
Okay, so how many days for 1.2a just playing with me for fun?
Tuesday through Wednesday.
Okay. And then what do you want for Wednesday?
1.2b. Let's do that for 2 days.
Okay.
And then Friday,
And what
let's
about
do
Friday?
1.2a and b together. We're going to combine them on those days now that we've learned them a little bit. We're going to put them all
Okay,
together.
so we're gonna pretend that we did this for the whole IPC here, right?
Yeah.
So
I got my
one
teeth in.
time we worked hard, we put everything, pasted all out, and bam, when I go here, what's there?
The whole week is there, guys. Like, look at that. My pasting. I don't have to go copy and paste this teak. It's there.
Oh,
It's
I messed up. Let me go back. I can update it. And if I went back and updated to something different, done.
done. And if you want
I
to,
just gotta sit with that
yeah,
for a minute. I mean,
I'm telling you, like you can type the whole standard in there, guys, because I know some campuses you can just put and guys, we're in Texas, so when we say like the T, that that's our Texas standards. You might be somewhere else that has your own standards. You might use Common Core. You can put anything in there, really, whatever your standard is. But sometimes they let you just put the number and letter codes in there, depending on your campus. Sometimes they want you to put the number, letter code, and the whole verbiage of that standard. You put it in, it automatically goes for you. Like this knocks my socks off. It takes away so many like
time wasting.
yeah, time wasting. Like that's just gone now. It's done for me. And what I
And this
really
is for everything, y'all. So writing prompts, standards, everything you see here. Of course, we just have for checking our formulas Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but you delete and then input what your plan is. But all of that. So when you're done with your IPC, essentially, almost a lot of your lesson plan is already inputted for you.
yeah, so the bulk work is done. So that now when you go into your plan, so in one of those tutorial videos, it'll show you how to, if you change something in your IPC, as far as like if you say, Sarah, go to the week one, where it says do now routine standards.
Here?
Next over in the purple. Nope.
Oh,
Like
the
yeah,
actual,
the
yes.
actual verbiage. Yeah, there we go. So if you wanted to change that, maybe you don't call it that. You want to put in there what you actually call it. You could put 10 with
So
a
some
pen.
call it 10 with a pen.
Yeah, so put 10 with a
So
pen in
let's do
there.
that. 10 with a pen. That's
So
what our campus is doing. Let's say that.
yeah. Oh my God, wait, did you see it automatically populated down there? Like it just I put 10 with the pen
Bam,
in week
right here.
2. So it goes
But
down
where
all the
else
weeks.
did it populate?
Oh my, where? In the lesson plan. Okay, I love it. And guys, it populates through the entire document for the entire year. So you don't have to say, oh, we
Waste
don't call
time.
it that and waste time and change our words a whole bunch of times to what your words are. You change it one time.
What
And
if I want to do that up here, Klein?
so just type 10 with the pen in there. Now go to the next reading lesson plan. Look at that. It's already done through the whole thing. You don't have to do it again. It's done. So it goes with, it keeps going with what you're doing. So like I said, we have our information there and there's specific tutorial videos on where you input your information. So it'll auto-populate in the whole document your way. That's the thing. We wanted this to be your way. So if you go back to the reading lesson plan, Sarah, we're just going to kind of show you what we have. Like I said, we tried to put a ton of stuff on here. You may use it, you may not. And you can already see what's linked to the IPC. So as we scroll down, anything that has something filled in, that means that that part is already linked to the IPC. You've done that work and it's transferred over here for you. So you're not doing it again. So all I had to fill in is my routine information, and I do need to fill in my routine link. So if it's a place to put a link, we did add that, but you can just link what you want in there. For my pre-planning, I might just go back and look at my vocabulary, what we need to introduce. Maybe I've learned, and that's why I didn't put it on IPC for me as a teacher. I know what I want to teach, but a lot of times after I start teaching my kids different things or I start learning them at the beginning of the year, I understand the vocabulary they have and they don't. So I kind of hold back on my vocabulary just so I can make sure if I need to pick up some from previous years, I can add that in to exactly what we're doing now. So that's kind of why, or the rationale behind that. But then I have, my pre-planning is done. So I can look at that. I can do my whole group stuff, put all my information in there. If you keep going down, Now I have my learning stations. So everything that you would use for differentiation, you can put it in there. Your grade level small group, what are you doing now? This is like we formulated this for teacher collaboration because we know a lot of times teams work together on plans. So where it says like grade level small group, you can put every teacher's name. And so if on that first teacher's name I put Miss Smith, guess what? Miss Smith's name goes in the entire document. You don't have to keep putting that every single week, making it easier for you. And this is what Miss Smith is going to be doing in her small group because her kids need this, right? Because every class is different. Look, Sarah's showing you. She's going to go down there.
And I know the
There's Miss
nicest
Smith.
woman named Miss Smith, so just shout out to Miss Smith.
Yay. So,
And what if you're not doing that? Then I could do, if I was just doing this solo, I could say by groups of students, so Rangers, Cowboys, Stars, instead of teacher name, right?
yeah, so like for me, my kids were really into Pokemon, so we had Pokemon names for our group. So we had like the Charmanders and the Bulbasaurs. So you could put like your small group names or whatever you want in there, and put what you're doing with each of those kiddos. If you're just doing it, you could just say, we really need to focus on blending with this class, and the other class might be focusing on silent E's or whatever. So it just gives you the option to do it.
One time you put it in
One
and
time
done.
it's done. And then, of course, we have writing in here, which a lot of your writing pre-work is done. And then we put tutoring in there too, because what did we find? We found we had small group plans, um, tutoring plans, regular lesson plans, IPCs. Like when we say all these documents are here now in one place. And as I plan for the week, I can plan all of that because not only were we copying from the IPC to the lesson plan, we were copying from small group to this and so many things. And now it's all right here, in one for collaborative planning. And so if you want to look at the math, Sarah, so math
Yes.
is, slightly different because we integrate social studies a lot into reading. So that's why you don't see like a separate social studies thing because it's integrated into reading, but there's a place that talks about that within the plan. The math has for math and science for your objectives, your essential questions, all that stuff that you would pre-plan, is in there. And then on the lesson plan for math,
Because remember, you're just going to have to do that IPC once, and then it's going to input it all here.
yeah, then it's there already. Same thing. You have your do nows. Once again, you can change all that. You have your pre-planning, as you can see everything that's already in there because it automatically populates for you. Then you have your whole group. And then just stopping right here, I kind of put I did put anchor charts on there where you can link a photo or you can add a photo. And that's in another tutorial because some teachers like that. They like to have a picture of that anchor chart in there. I never really did, but then kind of when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool for group planning because then you kind of know, or you can get ideas of stuff you didn't think about. So
Yeah,
there's
and
a
it really
tutorial.
helps out new teachers who don't know which one to use, or, it's really helpful for those who are new.
Yeah. So
And it might be a requirement from your principal or your theater or your campus too. So
yeah, so that's in there. Same thing, learning stations, same thing with the small group. And then, of course, the science block is separate, in this
with the
plan
5E model.
with the 5E model. Maybe you use a different model. Go change your model. It's your lesson plan for you to do what you want with it to make it your own. And then, of course, tutoring on there. So we've looked at the IPCs, guys. We've looked at the plans. We've looked at the distant learning. We've looked at how easy it is to navigate this all in one document. It is like the most exciting thing I have ever done because I love to plan. Like I love planning and I have tried to spend so much time figuring out a way to make planning efficient. And so we have taken our combined knowledge of years and years to make efficient planning. And we know that most districts use Google now. They use the Drive, they use these things. And so you get it, you upload it, there you go, you have it. And like Sarah said, we have it for 9 weeks, we have it for 6 weeks. We have this, and honestly, we have theme colors out there. Of course, our original, that's kind of a piece of us that we're sharing with you. And then we just have some basic one color templates, and we're going to continually add different colors. But say you're like, I want different colors. Y'all, there's a video in there. You can change the theme colors, and there's a whole bunch of like real quick, what do they call that? Like a hack, right? Is that the new word that people
Right.
call stuff? Like changing your theme hacks in there, shortcuts to change your theme throughout, and just make it your own because that's what we want. We want this to be yours, and really belong to you.
I'm trying to think if we missed anything as far as what to show.
I mean, I think that pretty
Just
much.
want to thank all of the
Yeah.
educators for everything you're doing. We're all in this together. We're really hoping that this lightens your load and saves some time so that we can support you that way. We really appreciate all your love and support with SDL Horizons. It means a lot to us, and we are excited. If you catch anything that we didn't think of or needs to be added, of course, we'd love your feedback so we can continue to make this an exceptional tool for teachers. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else, Klein, on your mind.
There's not. This is just like Sarah said, if you have feedback, if you want to do something else, we love suggestions. We love taking feedback and creating resources to make your life easier. That's part of us advocating for teachers is y'all, we work too much. We work too long. People outside of education really don't understand what you do and how much you put into this. And so if we can make it that much easier and lighten your load so that you are focusing more on that in-class stuff and having more time with your family and your weekends and all that stuff that you sacrifice as
Amen
an
to that.
educator, if we can make this or anything to make that easier for you, that's what we're here for and that's what we want to do. So we're just super
So
excited
how do
to
I give
share
it?
this.
Where do I go?
Oh, Sarah, I'm so glad you asked. So we're going to put a link in with this video. Um, so you can get it. It's going to be on Teachers Pay Teachers, and we're going to upload it. They have this really cool new thing where basically as soon as you purchase it, you just click it, and it instead of downloading on your computer and having to upload, it's going right to your Google Drive. So it's going to be bam right in there. And like I said, this license is good for 4 teachers. So once you get that, you share it with your 4 teachers, and you have it for life. This is yours forever. Start customizing it, having fun with it. If you want your reading stuff to have one picture, your math stuff to have another picture, however you want to do it. All our contact information that Sarah's scrolling on right now, we have our website on there. You can connect with us on all our different platforms. So you can just go there, and if you want to connect with us, if you had feedback, you can contact us from our website or on any of our social media platforms. And so it's going to go ahead and be in the Teachers Pay Teacher store. So like I said, we're going to put a link on that. To get to our resources, go up, Sarah. Right there under our digital resources, just click Shop Now. And it'll take you right to our Teacher Pay Teacher store. I'll also put the direct link to the planners in the shared post that we have. So you can just visit our store, go in there, get your planners. You can get anything else you would like in our store. We'd love that. But this is what you need to have. And we just think that because you're starting the year right now that's coming up, everybody, I know you've probably already been planning. The cool thing is you may could copy and paste something you already did into this that you may have already planned for the first week of school, and that's all the copying and pasting you're going to have to do for this year. So if you've already started to plan or tried to get ahead a little bit, just put that information in this document, and then you don't have to ever worry about copying and pasting again. So please go grab it. We're
Tell all
really
your
looking.
teacher friends.
Tell all your teacher friends, y'all share this. This is game changer, life changer. And like I said, 20 bucks gives you a license for 4. So that means it's $5 per person on your team. So if you want to call your team, be like, hey girl, cash at me $5. I'm going to go get this for us. You can totally do that. So we wanted to do that for you guys because we know team collaboration is essential. So go get that. Like I said, it's good for 1 grade level. So 1 purchase is good for 1 grade level. And we are really excited for you guys to have this. Thank you for joining us as we did this.
Thank you for all your support, for everything you do.
We love you guys. And like I said, if you need anything, y'all just let us know what you need and we are here for you. We will get that for you. If you have any
And we
questions, just
all
reach
get
out.
through this together.
Yes, we're in this together hand to hand. Questions, just send us a message through any of our platforms or through our website. So we're always here for you. And we want you guys to have a wonderful night. So from myself and Sarah, have a great night. And we,
Bye, y'all.
bye guys. We super appreciate you.